When Keala Ching was walking the trail he just walked, he was inspired to write that chant. So he felt like, I can just see him having the feeling of coming inside. In his mind, it wasn't just inside this place, was inside his spirit. It was coming inside. And that's what the chant was creating. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the first visible structure of our cultural live-in center, which we will call Hale Ike. Hale, house, Ike, knowledge, where we will try to regain the knowledge that were lost from our ancestors. Hale Ike. This is the site that the National Park and the support group Makaniho agreed for the site. We feel that it has basically the right elements, and the site was blessed 2 years ago in proper ceremony, and we're going to be sure that we take every step one at a time, and each step will be in connection with our gods. So when we cut first log that was taken from this Ahupua'a. Ahupua'a is a land division that theoretically contained all the elements to sustain human life. Water, building materials for making clothing, food, agriculture, fishing in this one slice of Ahupua'a. And so we're trying to recreate building everything from materials that come from within this Ahupua'a. And as we gather the materials, we know that there were certain protocols our ancient ancestors had to follow. So when we determined that these ohia trees, this is a native hardwood called ohia, were ready to harvest, we did a ceremony with the gods of the forest, and we blessed it, and the first cut into the tree was with an adze, a very special stone adze that a very special person made just for that occasion. He said, hey, I know you guys are going to be cutting over here. Let me have the honor of making the adze that will cut the tree. And it felt good to do the chants, to offer the gifts, and to hear that rare sound of an adze on a tree. But after that ceremony was over, vroom! Of course, but if we wanted to recreate that entire process with the adze, we know that it would take maybe 2 men with adze, 6 men to unlash and relash the stone adze to the wood shaft, and about 10 guys to sharpen the stones. So there would be 10 guys sharpening, 6 guys lashing and unlashing, and just 2 guys. And after so many hits, next. And someday we'll recreate that process, and just see how long would it take to put down a tree like this with adze. But if we wanted to, out come the chainsaws. Yeah? And so we have it here now. The live-in center, and we debated about that because the Hawaiians did not have one huge building with separate compartments. They had separate compartments in separate sites. which combined is called a cow holly. And there were cow hollies for the commoners, and there were cow holly compounds, if you like, complex compounds for the ali, for the chiefs. This one is like neutral. That the south side is going to be a cow holly, a cluster of buildings that were used by the chiefs. To my left will be a cluster of buildings that would be commonly found among